Today, we're diving into one of the latest, and let's be honest, most baffling, policy ideas to come out of the Labor Party. You won't believe what Liz Kendall, the Work and Pensions Secretary, has come up with this week. Spoiler alert, it involves sending work coaches into mental health hospitals to help seriously ill people get back into work. Yeah, you heard that right. Let's break it down. So, here's the deal. Labor is proposing that when someone is about to be discharged from a mental health hospital, they'll get a visit from a work coach. The idea is to help them put together a CV, maybe even start applying for jobs. Now, don't get me wrong. Supporting people with mental health issues to eventually return to work is important. But seriously, does labor really think someone who's just been discharged is ready to jump right back into a 9 to 5 the next day? Newsflash for Liz Kendall and the cabinet: being discharged from a mental health hospital doesn't mean someone is ready to go back to work. It just means they're well enough to leave the hospital and recover at home. There's a massive difference. Would anyone expect someone discharged with a broken leg to get back to work the next day? Of course not. So why is it suddenly okay to push people with serious mental health conditions into the workforce before they're ready? It's just ticking boxes at the expense of people's well-being. Now, if labor really wants to make a difference for people struggling with mental health, they should start by fixing the system, not slapping on a Band-Aid. Here's what's really happening. People are being sent hundreds of miles away from home, from places like Cornwall to Manchester, because there aren't enough beds close by. The system is so underfunded that many people don't get help until they are in crisis mode. Inpatients can go weeks without seeing a psychiatrist. And the NHS is forced to send people to private hospitals because of a shortage of beds. These are the real issues that need addressing. If Kendall wants to send advisors into hospitals, how about sending in the right kind of support? Therapists, benefits advisors, and housing specialists. People who can actually help patients as they recover and reintegrate into their lives. Not just work coaches pushing them into jobs before they're ready. Returning to work should be a gradual process, done in partnership with a person's community mental health team. And hey, labor, here's a thought. Make sure those community mental health services are properly funded while you're at it. So what do you think of labor's latest idea? Is it as ridiculous as it sounds, or am I missing something here? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for more political breakdowns.